This is part 2 of my dolphin video. This is the Layman's Odyssey. Welcome back to Tyler's Tidal Tales, and let's crack on with it, shall we? By the way, this is going to be a much longer one. I'm going to be yapping, I'm going to be ranting, so I apologise in advance, but please stick around and listen to the whole thing. Be sure to like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and now let's crack on. Whoa. Now, as I mentioned at the end of part 1, a lot of people are under the impression that dolphins are just plain old evil. Now, don't get me wrong, they do some pretty nasty stuff. And in fact, I don't want to mention it all because I'm trying to keep this page as family friendly as possible. But let's say that, they do some crimes, some very bad crimes to each other and to humans as well. As mentioned in part 1, dolphins will absolutely go to town on pufferfish to get a little bit merry. Despite not having their consent, they don't really care. They just want to get high. Don't get me started about how they kidnap female dolphins. Yeah, you can see where that's going. Even though dolphins do a lot of nasty things in the ocean, it's not them who gets portrayed as bad. They get portrayed as the beautiful little angels of the ocean, whereas sharks get the bad rep. But it should be reversed, really. Or should it? Now, my problem with all of this discourse is that they are animals. They're not humans. No matter how much we try to impose human societal structures onto them, they just won't ever understand that. As far as we know, at least. It's really hard to be inside their brains to know whether they actually have a sense of morality or not, Like, yes, I mentioned in part 1 about how they give gifts to other dolphins and to humans, and how they do nice acts to other creatures. They'll save other creatures as well. They'll play with each other. But that could just be instinctual behaviour. We really don't know. Chimpanzees are a perfect example for this. You see, they are our closest relatives, well, living relatives genetically, besides bonobos as well, with almost 99% of our DNA being shared. Now, they are still animals. They do display signs of knowing morality, of knowing the difference between right and wrong and what it's like to be treated unfairly. But if you know about chimpanzees, they could be awful creatures. In fact, recently it's been observed that they are using human warfare tactics to fight each other. Going up top into higher trees to scout the situation, and then going back down and communicating it with the other ones to then make a new approach. It's wild. It does show crazy intelligence, but it's kind of scary.